You don't want to miss important notifications, but you also don't want to be overloaded with updates about things you might not care about. So let's talk about how you can customize your notifications in Basecamp. First, where do you find your notifications? The answer is your sidebar. So you can find that at the bottom right corner, just clicking that area open. You can also type Shift S from your keyboard to pop that open, Shift S again to close it. When you're in your sidebar, you can click into any of these notifications in that New For You section, and it will take you directly to that item in Basecamp. One of the great things about Basecamp is how flexible it is, and you get to decide what you're notified about versus what stays a little more quiet. So let's jump into a project. At the top right corner, you'll see this area where it will indicate what your notification settings are. So if I have notifications on, I'm going to be looped in when new things are posted to this project. Now, if this is a project you don't need to be as involved in, you can choose to only be notified when someone mentions you or replies to a thread that you're following. So you get to decide from project to project how involved your notifications are. There are some additional notification settings that you can get to by clicking your avatar in the bottom left corner, going to Accounts and Settings, and then Notification Settings. There's also an easier way to get there. If you hit Shift-J and pop open that jump menu, you can type in that search bar notifications and your notification settings will pop up. On this page, you have lots of options for Basecamp notifications, including what we notify you about, how we notify you, and when. Just a couple things to point out. We automatically will send you a notification when you have an upcoming event or something on the schedule. Those come out the day before the event as well as an hour before, but if those aren't reminders that you need, you can simply uncheck that. Same thing with upcoming assignments. You can choose if we send you reminders in your notifications about things that are coming due. You also have options with email notifications. I'm personally in Basecamp all day, every day, so I don't also need a separate email, but that's something you might choose to turn on or off. So just take a look through these options and make some decisions. Two things I want to point out for ways you can turn off notifications completely. And the first is called Work Can Wait. You can choose what times of the day as well as what days of the week you get notifications. So if you don't want notifications before 8 a.m. or you don't want notifications on the weekends, you can change those settings here as well. Another way to turn off notifications is if you're maybe in a meeting or you want to just do some focused work, you can temporarily silence those notifications. So from your sidebar, again, that's Shift S, you can hit this shh button and your notifications will temporarily be silenced. With that sidebar closed, you don't see that you have any notifications at all. And when you're ready to come off of that silent mode, just head back to that sidebar. You can click to release those and any notifications you have will pop right back up. And while we're talking about notifications, I want to point out one other way you can get alerts about what's happening in your account. From the activity screen right here at the top right, you'll see an option to have an email summary of everything that's happened in your account. So check that and you'll be getting an email summary every morning at 7 a.m. your local time, giving you a rundown of everything that's happened within your account that day. I personally like getting that email every day just to give me a rundown of what's happened and make sure there's nothing that's slipped through the cracks. How you want to be notified in Basecamp is very personal, so play around with it, see what works for you. You can always make changes as you're getting more used to Basecamp. If you have questions about anything I've covered in this Basecamp Basics series, reach out to our support team at support@basecamp.com. Someone's around 24/7 to help you out.